This is a 2002 classic Porsche Boxster in Starlight Silver. It is a convertible, and they were so popular when they were first produced, it literally saved the Porsche company from its imminent demise. Hi guys, now today is a big day. I've been waiting for this big day for a long time. Project Motor Racing has been released and I am all excited to give it a go. I've seen hundreds of content creators making videos of it on YouTube, saying how wonderful it's going to be, how much of a simulation it's going to be. And now that it's been released, they're all doing hundreds of videos saying how bad it is and how disappointed they are and how broken it is, and it's just a piece of rubbish. Oh dear. Well, I'm going to show you today, guys, my opinion, what I think, and remember, my opinion is my opinion. My opinion is just as important as the big time YouTubers. I'm not a big time YouTuber. I'm not a racing car driver. I'm not even a great simulator driver. But all I know is that if I enjoy it, then I enjoy it. If I like the way it looks, I like the way it drives, and I'm having fun, for me, that is what I want in a racing game. I think some people are expecting too much. Basically, you will never find the perfect simulator. Never, never, never. I mean, I love Project Cars 2. I've loved that, and I thought, well, if this is an upgrade from Project Cars 2, maybe what Project Cars 3 should have been, then I'm happy. So if it's a step up from Project Cars 2, I will enjoy it. I love Assetto Corsa, of course. It's going to be hard to beat Assetto Corsa. Don't think it will, I'm not sure, but we will have a look at it. But I didn't buy this because I wanted a fantastic, perfect simulator. I bought this because of basically the single player modes and the career mode. All the other simulators are fantastic, well, not all of them, a lot of them are fantastic to me. But they don't have a very good career mode or story or what should I say, economy. That's probably what I'm looking for. Something that simulates a racing car economy, as if you're going to work your way up with your career and actually pay the bills. So I'm hoping that's what this will do. It will fill that gap, even if it's not the perfect simulator. But let's have a look at it. So I'm going to start a new career. We're going to go into single player and we're going to do career mode. We're going to choose new career. Not sure how much driving we'll get today, but done today by the time we go all through these options and selections. But let's just go through it and see how we get before the video gets too long. We can always do another video tonight or tomorrow. Okay, sponsors are the lifeblood of your team. Project Motor Racing is enjoyed. Career experience, option, Start your motorsport journey, choosing one of 3 continents. Okay. Right, team name. Let's do this. Enter your team name. Team name, let's put KVM Motorsport. That's the name of my company. KVM Motorsport, yes. Driver name, we shall put my name there. William Edwards. Okay, we got my name there. Location, I think I'm going to go for Europe. Some of the most famous and legendary tracks are actually in the UK, in Europe. So I'm going to go there. Location of your team HQ will affect prices, event. Entry fees and cars. Generally, cars events which originate from the same region as your team HQ will be cheaper, while those further away will be more expensive. Okay, so we're going to be driving a European race car, so let's go to the UK. Now, what kind of sponsorships do I want? I think I'm going to go for rolling billboard. Rolling billboard, that means we get paid a certain amount each race. I'm not expecting to win any races. I'm starting right from the bottom. I'm a learner driver basically, so I'm not even expecting to get onto the podium for the first season. Maybe, maybe not. So I'm going to go for rolling billboard just to keep the money and the dollars flowing in. Starting budget, professional level, journeyman driver 100,000. 200,000 global operation, professional level 650,000. Journeyman, this budget player you want to start from the bottom, work their way up through each class. Okay, your sponsorship model allows you to affect, depending on what cars I get when I start right from the bottom, 100,000. Yeah, it's going to take me a long time to step up to another level, so I want to be in a car at least that I like and enjoy. I don't want to start in an old shitter and then be stuck there until I dig my way out of a hole and try and get myself up. If I can start in a car that I love or enjoy, then it doesn't matter really how long it takes me to go up to the next stage. It's not all about, I'm not racing anybody else in that matter. I'm just racing against myself. Maybe I go for the next one. This budget for players who want to start in the middle, project mode, and have immediate access to the game's wide variety of GT cars, funding, and enter their various championships right away, although they'll need to save a bit to access the upper echelon prototypes. I wonder if we should just start in the middle. I think we'll start in the middle, because if we're right down the bottom and shitty cars, it could take me months to, I'm not going to be playing this every day. It could take me months to get up to driving a car that I really love and enjoy. Okay, if we have more money, of course, we don't have to buy the top of the line best car. We can buy a lower class car. Your sponsorship model allows you to select from one of 8 different arrangements to supplement your race winnings. Be sure to select the model that suits your goals, driving style. You can also change it during off season. Okay, so we can race a season, and then in between seasons we can change our car. Okay, so we've done that. Professional level, difficulty length, career settings, car experience, or authentic. Race length times 1. How many laps? Experience determines whether you did how many laps since times 1. Is that 1 lap? Or is that 20 laps? I don't really know. Difficulty level 100. Classic. Difficulty level. Oh, I can change the difficulty level if I go to classic. Authentic or classic. Classic, I can bring the difficulty level down. I'm going to start really down low and slowly work my way up. I've seen other people start these challenges, and they just can't even keep up with the rest of the pack. Race length 1, 2. Is that their laps? Is that the laps? Is it? How many laps? 5 laps? 0.5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 laps or what? Race length. Let's say 1 and see what 1 does. Hopefully it's not just 1 lap. Difficulty, race length times 1 times. Okay, confirm. I'm just worried about that race length. Is it 1 lap or is it 25 laps is counted as 1 complete race? I mean, if you take it up to 2, does that lift it up to 50 laps? I'm not sure. I'll leave it at 1, and then if we have to come back and change it, we can change it. Surely it wouldn't be just 1 lap. Okay. Confirm. Okay. Career settings. Confirm. Yep. Okay. GT3. Now we get to choose a car, do we? 911 GT3 Cup. GTO. Are these the old sort of classic cars? These cars are no. Which sort of Group 5? These are old sort of classic cars, aren't they? I'm going to go for the Porsche because I am a Porsche fan. You'll see that later as I work my way through my career. I just love the Porsches. Do I want that model? Do I want that car? Let's have a look at the other groups. The sports car. GT4, let's have a look at what we've got in the GT4. Have we got a Porsche here? We've got Nissan, we've got Toyota Supra, we've got a Porsche Cayman here. Let's have a look at the Porsche Cayman. Yeah, there's the Porsche Cayman, which is very nice. Porsche Cayman is 153,000, and we've got what? We've got 650,000. So we could start with the Porsche Cayman. Let's go to the NGT class. What have we got? Oh, we got a Porsche here too. Oh, we got the Porsche here. So if we got, this is nice. I like this Porsche. This is nice. I definitely want to start with a Porsche. I really do. And these are our different choices up here for liveries, I guess. Let's have a look. That is nice. That is nice. A bit bright. Green and yellow. So it looks a bit Australian to me. That one is cool. Very similar to what we have in project cars. That is a nice livery. My company colours are blue. Oh, green and orange. It's quite strong, that colour, isn't it? That one is quite nice. KVM, the blue, I like that one. That one, not too sure about the yellow. They all look nice, to be honest. It's pretty hard to choose, isn't it? It's very hard to choose. All of those look nice. Gee, that is beautiful. That is nice and bold and bright. That one's very Australian. That one is white with the stripes. Virtually the very similar design and colours in what we got in the Porsche and Project Motor Racing, Project Cars 2. 216. Are they all the same price? Yeah, they're all the same. Just a matter of choosing a livery. Gee, this is hard, isn't it? Hard. Which one would you choose, guys? Which livery do you like? Blue. I think I'm going to go with this one. I like the white, and I like the bold red and the blue stripes. Number 59. That was my age, 59, believe it or not. Well, a few years ago. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that if I can. So what do I do now? Do I hit buy somewhere? Cockpit. Confirm. Okay, I'm going to buy this one. I'm going to buy it. Confirm. Okay. Purchase. Price 216,750. Yes, let's do it. Right, there's our car, guys. I've already set up my costume. Okay, so earnings, expenses, manage team, event calendar, manage team. What do I do in here? Rolling billboard, sponsorship model, starting budget, difficulty is down quite low, and we're going to put it up as my skill improves. Entry fee. We've got to pay an entry fee to go into the competitions. Okay. Right. So NGT entry fee is 42,000. Championship purse 660,000. United Kingdom trophy. We're in the UK. Don't forget. United Kingdom trophy. Okay, entry fee is 2,000. Difficulty Italian NGT 2,900 entry fee. The United Kingdom NGT trophy entry fee is 2,900. I think I'm going to go on that one, guys. Hopefully we'll run into some nice circuits and some very famous tracks. So I have enough money. I'm going to pay the entrance fee. I'm going to pay the fee to go into that competition, the United Kingdom NGT trophy. Okay, registration cost $295. Yes, we're going to do that. Okay. Right, so we're in, guys. We have a car. We are in the competition. Here's the prize money here. Northampton. I don't think I've ever drove on it. Laps 12. There we go. So the laps are not... I didn't want to get into the stage where I was doing 40 laps or 60 laps or 28 laps. I just chose the times 1, and there we are, 12 laps. That is perfect. It's not too long for me. Otherwise it's a bit too long for the videos, etc. I don't want to cut the races or edit them. You will see them as I drive. If I crash and I'm out of the competition, that's what you will see. There will be no editing of any races or laps. So 12 laps. Entry fee. Okay, prize money. P1 is 5,000. 20 points. Position 2 is 4,000. Position 3 is 3,000. That is good. So looks like we're all good, guys. KVM Motorsport season 1 of 2. So there's only 2 races in the season. Okay, that's interesting. There's the amount of money we have left after buying our Porsche, 430,275. Now remember, guys, I am not expecting to win at all. I just want to learn to drive the car, slowly build my way up. Input device, steering wheel is 0. I'm not sure if these settings are good for me. I'm going to look for some tutorials and about the settings and try and improve these settings. I'm not savvy enough to be able to do anything about it at the moment, but I will study it, I'll work on it, and we will try and improve those the settings for the wheel, etc. So I think we are ready to go to the track at Northampton and see how this Porsche drives for the very first time. Here we go. This is exciting, guys. I've got my coffee here. I'm all hyped up. That's good coffee. Now, by going by some of the tutorials and the big time YouTubers, this thing is a real mess. They can't drive it, they can't control it, they can't steer it, everything's wrong about it, and they spin out and they crash. So let's see if it's as bad as what they all say it is. Let's see if it's something that I can drive and enjoy. Remember, I'm not going like a bat out of hell. I'm here to learn. I'm here for the long haul, to slowly build my way up, learn to drive the car, learn the circuits, and slowly work my way up. So you won't be seeing me breaking any world records the first time out, guys. I know the big time YouTubers go flat out and they crash about 3 times every time they do a video, but I don't think you'll see that here. I'm going to drive sensibly. If there's such a thing in racing, there probably isn't. The sensible drivers come last. United Kingdom NGT Trophy, 12 laps, Northampton. Wow, look at this. This is gorgeous. It's a very basic little track in the UK, isn't it? Looks like a little country town track. It's a small competition, this one, I think. A very small competition. Not one of the big world famous ones. But I think it'll be a good place to start. Get to know the tracks, get the feel of the car, because it'll be so much different than project cars too. So much different than Assetto Corsa. It'll be so much different than Assetto Corsa Competizione. It'll be completely different. So I'm learning from scratch. And my expectations aren't too high, guys, to be honest. Here we go. Let's have a drive of our beautiful Porsche. Practice time. It's pretty noisy, isn't it? Right, let's have a look at our replay and see how that looked from the outside. Plus I want to check out the replay mode, see how good it is. Oh, these engines sound fantastic. Here we go, you've got a slider up here so we can move the replay mode to where we want it. Here we go. Hold on to your lug nuts. We can change the camera position here. We can go from all cameras, bonnet camera, chase, rear view, cockpit, roof, trackside. Oh, a little bit of a slide out there. Right. Oh, I love the way that looks. I love the way that looks. My personal opinion, you may agree with me, it looks a lot like Project Cars 2. And Assetto Corsa, well, I'm not sure. Maybe even not as good as Assetto Corsa. But it looks at least as good as Project Cars 2. And I love Project Cars 2, so I'm okay with that. Like I said, what I'm looking for is a career mode with the economy and all the ups and downs and bills you have to pay and the dramas of running a race team and a race car. I don't need fancy storylines with dramas and cutscenes of people talking and arguing. I don't need all that shit. I just need to run my own economy, my own business, keep the lights on, as it were, and keep the car running, and learn to be a racing car driver as I go. And I think this will fulfill that requirement. Escape. Let's hit where does it go when I hit escape? No, not sure. Control hold. Push escape. Are you sure? Yes. Okay, I'm back in the car, so that is good. Now let's have a listen to the actual engine sounds, shall we? Okay, I like the sound of that, guys. It actually reminds me a little bit of the Porsches I drive in Assetto Corsa Competizione. And I just love those Porsches. I love the sound. You hear every nut and bolt and rattle and shake. You hear the rumble as you go over the edges of the track on the rumble strip. I can also hear the skidding and the sliding of the tyres rubbing on the track as they start to slide out and lose control, so I can sort of do a bit of correction there. I can hear the scrubbing of the tyres. I like this. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, I thought I was coming into the pits, but I wasn't. Okay, so I'm going to click here, return to pit. Okay, and here I am in the pit. Can I go to outside view while I'm in the pits? No. If I hit drive, then go to outside view. Okay, I can turn around. That is cool. I like that.
You've got 5 minutes left.
Oh, I can use my PlayStation. I'm using a wheel, my Logitech wheel, but I can use my PlayStation 2 to revolve around the car, and I actually take a screenshot of that while I'm parked there. There we go, got a screenshot. Got some screenshots of that. So I can make a thumb with that. That looks really cool. Okay, return to pit. We've watched the replay. Standings. My standings will be way down the bottom. There we go. Right down the bottom there. Can we turn the engine off? This would be quite good. Restart weekend. Vehicle setup. Essentials. Okay, we can go into the vehicle setup here, but we still hear the sound of that engine and the cars going past. We don't have a peaceful, quiet little place. Pit set up. Fuel, okay, we can take our fuel down a little bit. Take our fuel down a little bit, we can do some repair. Okay, if I go to there, it's a little bit quieter. Yeah, okay, I like this, guys. Now, the big-time YouTubers have been saying it's rubbish. They fly off the track and they get a 2-second penalty every time they fly off the track. And, of course, the big-time YouTubers are such professional drivers. They're flying off the track about every 3 minutes, it's about 3 times every time they do a lap. Oh, dear. They're all experts. So they're getting very frustrated because every time they fly off the circuit or they go over the borders of the side of the road, they get penalised 2 seconds. Now this is not realistic, I know. You wouldn't get a 2-second penalty unless you did something illegal, like cutting a corner or hitting somebody. Just going over the edge of the track and putting your wheels over the edge of the track would not incur a 2-second penalty. So it is a little bit out of whack in that order. I think that's something they've got to fix. I went over the line a couple of times on this outlap on my first time out driving. I was going very careful and very slow. I went over the line a couple of times. Didn't go onto the grass. I went over the rumble strip and then I went over the edge onto a paved concreted area. It was still tarmac, so I noticed I did not get penalised. I was expecting to get a 2-second penalty, but I didn't. So there is a little bit of room to move, and I think that's okay, but they will fix that 2-second penalty, I think. But I think the big time YouTubers who are expert drivers are just going to have to brush up on their driving skills and learn not to drive over the limits, over the edges. Sorry guys, you're going to have to improve your driving, okay? Now I might be slow, but at least I don't crash every time I go out or go way over the limits, okay? Because I'm going to treat this seriously, and I'm going to slowly work my way up. I'm going to build up the team, and I'm going to make some money hopefully, and learn how to drive this car properly. Now I'm going to talk about whether it's realistic or not, because I've heard a lot of different opinions from the expert people, experts, YouTubers, and they're all saying it's not realistic, it's not realistic. And guys, I probably have to agree with them. If you want realism, if you really want a realism, go out and buy a real car. That's what I say. Now I've got a Porsche, I've got a real Porsche. I've had 2 Porsches. I've got one at the moment, and I love getting out in my Porsche and driving it and racing it around. But I tell you, it's nowhere near like this. This is nowhere near like that. Assetto Corsa is nowhere near as realistic as my Porsche. Project Cars 2, 3 or whatever, there is no simulation on the market that comes anywhere close to being as realistic as driving a real Porsche. They are driving games, guys. Some of them may be more of a simulation than others, more accurate, but they will never be anywhere close to driving the real thing. Trust me, I know. I'll take you out of my Porsche one day. I'll show it to you. I think you saw it on the introduction, a bit of it. So I'm not looking for a real life simulation, okay? I'm looking to have fun, relax and enjoy myself, okay? And that's what this game does. I like the way it looks. I love the sound of the cars. I love the feel of it as I drive. I think I do need to tweak the settings a bit more. I'll work on that. And I love the economy. I love the idea of working my way along in a career and having to pay the bills, buying my cars, selling my cars. This is what I am looking forward to. I don't want this video to be long, so I'm going to do a few more practice laps, and then on my next video I'll be a little bit faster, a little bit better at driving. We would have gone through all the setups and everything, so we'll know exactly what we're doing, and we'll be able to get straight into it. We'll do a couple of practice laps, we'll get into the qualifying, and then we'll get into the race on our next video, now that we've got our career all set up and ready to go. Let me know what you think in the comments. Should you buy it? Well, depends. If you have a Assetto Corsa and you love that, or Project Cars 2, you don't really need this, to be perfectly honest. But like I said, I want the career mode. I want an exciting career mode with an economy, and that's why I'm going to enjoy this one. Okay. Alright guys, let me know what you think in the comments. This game is not for everybody, and I can't say it's better than Assetto Corsa or Project Cars 2, but it is a heck of a lot of fun, and that's why I bought it, and that's why I am going to enjoy it. And that's what you should do too. Make your mind up. Is it something that you're going to enjoy? Don't listen to all the big time YouTubers picking it to pieces and giving you all the faults and all the things that aren't realistic. A lot of those guys have never driven a fast sports car. They've never driven a racing car. Okay, just have fun, guys. Do what you want to do. Race the cars that you want to race. Don't worry about what the big time experts say. It's all about just enjoying yourself and having fun. Okay, see you on the next video, guys. Over and out. Cheers.